and welcome back to the F1 Journal and to the 70th Anniversary Grand Prix preview. Silverstone will host the 5th round of the 2020 F1 season under the 70th Anniversary Grand Prix banner. Here's all you need to know about the race. Along with the Red Bull Ring, Silverstone has agreed to host 2 F1 races this season, with last weekend's British Grand Prix to be followed by the 70th Anniversary Grand Prix this weekend. Mercedes Lewis Hamilton won the first Silverstone race after surviving a last-lap puncture ahead of the Red Bull of Max Verstappen and the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc. Mercedes is expected to be the favourite once again, although Pirelli's decision to bring softer tyre compounds for this race might force the German manufacturer, as well as all the other teams, into a two-stop race. Fulham Ferrari could again be in the mix, but it's unlikely that either of the two teams will be able to take the fight to Mercedes for the victory. Racing Point is expected to return to the podium contention after a disappointing British Grand Prix in which Sergio Perez's replacement Nico Hülkenberg suffered a DNS and Lance Stroll could finish no higher than 9th. That wasn't the only news coming out of the Racing Point. In fact, we've had quite a bit of news. First of all, Sergio Perez's quarantine period was over, so he went for a test, but on Friday morning, it turned out he is still positive, so Nico Hülkenberg will be in the Racing Point car again, and potentially for Spain now, I'm guessing. And the other piece of news coming from the Pink Panthers is that they have been found guilty of copying Mercedes cars illegally and have been deducted 15 points and given a £400,000 fine. Now, I really don't get this, to be honest. Surely if they're guilty, you would have had all of their points taken away, disqualified, and they would have had to got rid of their brake ducts. So this really didn't make sense for me, but it'd be interesting to see what the explanation the FIA gives, and I've got the feeling this isn't the end of the story. Finally, for the 70th Anniversary Grand Prix, Pirelli will bring the C2, C3 and C4 compounds. These are one step softer than the allocation Pirelli brought last weekend, which should mean a two-stopper given what we saw at the end of the race on Sunday. Now on Thursday, some of the key quotes from the paddock came from the usual people. Max Verstappen once again saying the Mercedes is too quick and Red Bull won't be able to challenge them this weekend. Sebastian Vettel says he's no closer to knowing his F1 future, despite reports saying he's signed a 3-year deal with Aston Martin. And Lewis Hamilton said it's too early for him to talk about re-signing with Mercedes after teammate Valtteri Bottas signed on for an extra year on Thursday. So more than likely it will be Hamilton and Bottas again at Mercedes. In practice 1, Valtteri Bottas topped teammate Lewis Hamilton by 1.5 tenths, with Max Verstappen 7 tenths off Bottas, with Nico Hülkenberg just coming behind him. So great effort from the Hulk. Leclerc and Albon, Vettel behind him, then it's Stroll, so it's looking like 14's at the front, and then everyone else will kind of find their place as the weekend progresses. And in practice too, Lewis Hamilton was 1.5 tenths quicker than teammate Valtteri Bottas, with Daniel Ricciardo coming in 3rd. Then it was Max Verstappen and the 2 Racing Points. In qualifying pace, it looks like Mercedes have the edge, but the interesting thing is, will they be running on soft or medium tyres? Because it looks like they're similar pace, maybe even hard tyres for Mercedes in Q2. Wow, could you imagine that? And in race pace, it looks Mercedes are clear, with Max Verstappen the only driver who could even get close to them. But finally, for my predictions this weekend, and I'm going to be boring, I'm going to go for what I've gone in the last few weeks, because can you really see it being anything differently? Hamilton, just an absolute master around Silverstone, I think will take the win, and I think he'll probably convert that as well, with the usual 2 and 3, Bottas and Verstappen. However, I do think the Red Bull Max Verstappen could be putting more pressure on the Mercedes this weekend, as the hotter temperatures where Mercedes normally don't run as well, so that's definitely something to watch this weekend. Guys, that is it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you thought in the comments below and your predictions for the 70th Anniversary Grand Prix. Remember to follow me on Twitter, link in the description below for F1 news, and subscribe to my other channels on screen right now. That would be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace!